He admits that when he edited The Sun, if a story felt right, The Sun would publish it. Kelvin MacKenzie produced some of The Sun's most memorable headlines about the alleged antics of a well-known celebrity, at a critical moment in the Falklands War, and on the eve of a general election.
I swear by Almighty God that...
Today, Kelvin MacKenzie shared with the Leveson inquiry his interpretation of the ethics and practices of the British tabloid press.
Did you have any particular or any regard to issues such as privacy?
Not really, no.
When are you gonna come down?
His costliest mistake was a story about Elton John. It was one of those, he said, that had felt right but wasn't. The Sun paid £1 million in damages. The Sun's owner, Rupert Murdoch, telephoned him.
I then received something like 40 minutes of non-stop abuse.
That, though, was the exception. Kelvin MacKenzie said he had no complaints about pressure from Rupert Murdoch. But he was exercised about what he called snobbery in the media. For example, the Guardian story, which wrongly claimed that the News of the World had deleted messages from Millie Dowler's voicemail.
Take the Millie Dowler deletions of those calls. Had that been The Sun would have come very, very, very close to being shut down. Right? I.e., had they got that story wrong. The Guardian sticks it away on page 10 and hopes they can get away with it. I mean,
Kelvin MacKenzie was asked about his relationships with politicians. He tried to imitate the former Prime Minister John Major.
I'm just calling you up, Kelvin.
It was all classic Kelvin MacKenzie, a tabloid editor from the past who admitted that he didn't spend too much time thinking about ethics. And then to The Sun of today and a rather different approach. Its editor now is Dominic Mohan. He appealed for a level playing field between the press and the internet, otherwise...
I do think it could be a potentially mortal blow to the newspaper industry that's already wounded.
Mr Mohan also admitted to counsel that he'd known of rumours about phone hacking at the Daily Mirror back in 2002.
You knew, therefore, that it was possible to hack into voicemails readily or fairly readily, didn't you?
Yes, I think it was well known. Yes. There have been several articles printed about this issue.
The insights into Fleet Street, past and present, will continue this week and next as more editors, chief executives and even some proprietors come to give their evidence. Nicholas Witchell, BBC News, at the Leveson inquiry.